Hola, bonjour, welcome Aquarius to your 2016 February Taroscope reading with me. And also guys, it is your birthday month, so I'm choosing to do your reading first for that reason. I hope you've all had a great beginning to 2016 and you're about to celebrate your birthday energies as well. So really quite important stuff. Both Capricorn and Aquarius, you begin so early in the brand new part of a new year that your birthday energies also resound then. So I often feel for you guys you have a lot going on as each new year ticks over. Plenty of that background energy in your thought and your psyche, sort of planning on where to go, how you're going to jump into the year, what your desires are, and just more even importantly when your birthday comes around, about what directions you're taking in life and are you meeting your soul's needs and do you feel happy, and you get all of that kind of bombarding you at the beginning of any given year. You've also got these beautiful stones in your reading. They're really big and they're really bold, but they seem to both want to be here for your reading. This gorgeous double point amethyst healer. And amethyst is all about strength and gentleness and nurturing and protection. This is a beautiful crystal that I have here, and it does give off gorgeous energies. And then you've got this strong lapis lazulite point healer as well. And the lapis lazulite is known as a very ancient stone, and it was one that the wealthy used to have. So if we go back to the Egyptian times, it was only for the pharaohs and the very important people. So it was considered a wealth stone and very much a power and manifestation stone. It's also particularly good for communication, something that Aquarius are usually very, very good at. So guys, I'm just going to shuffle the cards. You guys have got for your reading the Morgan Greer. I think every sign will get something a little bit different this month, just to keep it all changed up and new for the new year. Remember to check your rising signs as well. You might find the messages there just as equally interesting and as satisfying. 4 cards, 1 overall energy card for the month, and then of course we will have our usual lovely treat at the end of the reading, one of our high vibrational cards. So Aquarius, what's happening for you for February 2016? Oh, wow, that's nice. That resonates with the lapis lazulite, strength. The 7 of Cups, judgment. Death. 3 major arcanas in there for you guys. Your overall energy for the month is the Knight of Rods. So if we just make sure that this is all in vision. Let's see what the feelings are and what we're working with. We can take it for 1 for each week of the month if you like. We're going to work through it like that, and this is the overall energy card. So starting off this month, for your birthday month, is the beautiful Strength card, which resonates so well with what I was saying before about when your birthdays come around. I can't emphasize it enough. It's incredibly important the date you chose to arrive on this planet, and you did so for a very special reason, and it's about your whole soul journey. So every time a birthday comes around, you spend a little bit more time in contemplative thought and connecting with yourself, and I think that's the best gift you can ever give yourself. So the Strength card is a powerful one to get for you guys, and it's a great one at the beginning of February. And this card talks to us a lot about inner strength and connecting with yourself and understanding the power you have behind your drive and your ambition. It's you, and that you, once you connect with it and you tap into it, really this card sort of says anything is your goal, because there is no fear when the Strength card is around. She has no fear. She's holding a lion and she manages to overpower him. It's not about physical strength per se, although that also plays a part. If we were looking at it from a health perspective, this shows us a very healthy person as well. So physical health seems to be at a peak at this time. You feel physically agile, and there is a strength around you, whether or not you've been doing some sort of work over the last couple of months that's paying dividend on your physicality. It seems to be there at the same time. If there are any situations around that require your inner strength or your emotional strength or even your spiritual strength, now is the time to call on that and utilize it to make situations come to a positive outcome with you in favor. So it's a great card to get. Even money-wise, if we were talking about money, it also says the same. Things feel good and stable, and you have the ability to make sure that they remain that way or head in that direction. We come to the second card for roughly the second week in February, and we see here the Seven of Cups. We know this is a card of temptation. So sometimes this can be when you drop your guard a little bit and you even fantasize perhaps a little about the fun things in life, the pleasures. This is a cup of satisfaction and satisfying your pleasures. Sorry, it's a card. But what it does say to us is, look how many there are there. You can't have them all, and they're not all going to be good for you. So it pays dividend to selectively choose your vice, if you like, and to make sure that it has a positive outcome involved in it. Sometimes when this card turns up and it says, you've got a lot of options around you. This could be friends, it could be events to attend, it could be job opportunities. It's just offers and opportunities around you. And it tells you to think a little bit, to stop and take time and make sure that you're selecting one that will have the greater overall benefit for you as you move on into the future. So if you guys have got opportunities and offers coming, try to use some real logic, not just emotional, like, oh, I really fancy that. Don't get too hyped up about what looks good. Check everything out first. And we come, and I would say the same for health and money, everything in this card. It's about caution and safety. Enjoy yourself, yes, but make sure you've done it the right way round. The third week we come to the Judgment card. It's it's a major arcana. You've got the 3 major arcanas for the month, which tells me that it is a relatively big month. That makes sense because, again, we come back to your birthday energies. It's going to be deeper than some other months of the year. The Judgment card is a particularly spiritual one, and it's often about coming to a point in your life where you suddenly go, wow, I feel something stronger, or I feel a drive or something pushing me to something, and I'm not sure why, but it feels like I'm meant to do it, or it's part of my life. Sometimes this changes a direction that you've been heading, and you might suddenly go, no, what I've been doing is wrong for me, or what I've been doing is not taking me down the correct path. I can see that doors are going to be shutting in the next short while with this opportunity, or with this job, or with this relationship. So you make the judgment call, and you often change things. Sometimes it's about hearing. We see this trumpet up here. So I think you can hear messages, synchronistic messages in particular, spiritual messages. You may hear them in your dreams at night. You may hear them subconsciously. You may hear them through, as I say, synchronistic events, through someone else talking, or seeing an advertising billboard that just jumps out at you and gives you some sort of answer. Be prepared to accept all of those opportunities and offers in your life, and know that when they turn up, then the universe is working with you to help guide you on your next path. I do think it talks too about hearing loss and ears, whether any of you have any ear problems such as ear infections or tinnitus or sinusitis, sinus problems. It would pay to get them it would pay to get them sorted out, possibly, because they can be really painful ear infections, and they need to be, you know, balanced. So, and I think that would be the message for the card. Keep a watch on your health. They still look pretty physically fit, these guys. They're all there together, but sometimes when the Judgment card is around, it can be a little bit stressful, because you are literally getting these messages about potential change. And then if you come to that 4th week, we see this card, the Death card, and in this deck he looks a little more, I don't know, less benevolent than some of the other decks. But we still know that when death comes, what it represents is the closing of something and the opening. When there is a closing, there is always an opening. And that's what this the blooming flower represents, as well as the sunrise in the background. So yes, there's going to be something that you are moving away from. Partly this could have come about through this feeling and energy from the Judgment, but it feels as though you will be doing it in strength. And it, you know, there may have been this cloudiness and fogginess in the beginning of the month about which way to go, but somehow all of this congeals together to help you make this move forward. It's usually about getting rid of things that no longer serve you, they don't suit you, they haven't been giving you any positivity. So it's time to let them go and move forward into the new dawn and the new light. And it's a great way to end your month, to have this one right at the end, because it leads us into March with this whole concept of the new you in your new year, which is your birthday month. So quite powerful reading for you guys, Aquarius. I really like it. I think you have potential there to, almost like a New Year's resolution, you guys have the potential to make this newness for yourselves as you set goals going forward. Great energies there. And the overall card for the month is this Knight of Rods, and he is looking out this way, so he's looking to the future. He is quite creative and quite fiery energy. This could be someone in your life that comes into your life, a new person, a fire sign. So any of you looking for romance, there could be someone like this energy that comes in. He is also quite often, when we say he's creative, so any areas in your life that creativity is flowing in, then he's a sure sign that those energies are going to be up and running and activated and abundant. And because he's the overall general energy for the month, you get this feeling of your thoughts, your strength, your intuition, your decisions and everything have a degree of creativity with them. And he, of course, because he is a fire sign, he has a lot of strength as well. And he's taking you on this journey into the next month with this strength, creative ideas, passion, excitement, movement. And if he is someone in your life, he could be a little bit younger as well, but someone who kind of, you know, exhilarates things, creates this momentum and excitement and passes that forward for you. So I think a really nice reading there for you guys. And what we will do for the last card, since it's your birthday energy, I think which would be a really nice treat, we will do the Chakra energy. So we'll just put these cards away. We have the Chakra cards here, and just pulling one for Aquarius for the month for them to focus on and activate. Sound. Oh, that's really cool. That works extremely well with the Judgment card, with the trumpet. And I talked about sound and the ears. So that's a nice message. Let's see what it says. Music, silence, rhythm and vibration. And that comes to you through the third eye chakra, which is the blue energy. And we have the blue here as well. So there is quite a big message going on for you guys there. I will just find it in the book, and we will see what the book message has to say. In fact, when I said it came through the third eye chakra, it's incorrect. It comes through the throat chakra. I was thinking third eye, but that is wrong. So the throat chakra, which is about your communication, and that matches the lapis lazulite as well, and the blue energies. Enter life's rich symphony of sound. Take time to listen with all your senses. Share your unique note in full measure. This is the story of the card. In the quiet light of a moonlit forest, a woman draws a bow across the strings of a cello. With it comes a rising note that mingles with the silent magic of the night. It may be a song she has practiced many times, or a simple spontaneous response to the breeze coming through the trees. Either way, her playing carries a gift from deep within it and opens new energy all around her. A wave of possibilities for healing, dreaming, seeing and being, all through the power of sound. And this is the message. All of life is made up of vibration. All of life has a frequency and a sound, even if that sound is silence. As one of the purest and most potent healing forces on the planet, sound has the capacity to capture the essence of an individual, to unify the energy of an entire group, to dissolve an illness, penetrate surfaces, and in case of the whale song, travel around the entire globe and beyond. This card is an invitation to consciously enter life's rich symphony of sound. Take time to listen with all of your senses. Be willing to hear what the world is communicating to you, even in silence. Honour the intuitive sounds of your own being and let them come through. Now is a wonderful time to engage in the expression of sound through singing, music, drumming, chanting, and sitting in absolute quiet. Whenever we speak or make a sound, we emit a vibrational, energetic force into the universe. It is time to be more conscious of the sounds which you are bringing into the world, and the sounds you are choosing to surround yourself with on a daily basis. Are they the sounds of healing, harmony, high visions and inspiration, or are they the sounds of discord, imbalance and uncertainty? Get in tune with how you sound when you speak, when you breathe, when you sing and when you walk, and how you feel when you hear the sounds of life around you. By heightening our awareness and sensitivity to sound, we naturally heighten our capacity to respond to what is needed in each moment to bring fulfillment and harmony in sound and beyond. Sound is an energetic doorway to the universe. As we genuinely tune into the great symphony of life, we gain an awareness of our own unique note, without which this great song of creation would never be complete. It is time to listen, and time to let yourself be heard. I think that's a magical reading for you guys, and the cards and the messages and the crystals have all so beautifully tuned in together. So may you very much enjoy this magical reading, and again wishing you all a very happy birthday. Thank you for subbing and liking. Anybody who would like a private reading with me, follow the links on my website. I am happy to be your personal private counsellor, your spiritual counsellor. Ka kite noa, much aroha, namaste.